All right, let's get it, peeps. We are doing something a little bit different today. We are going to be exploring the world of Amiibo. So, for those who don't know, Amiibo are what started off as Toys to Life, a really big fad, years ago. So, on top of the Nintendo Amiibo, which launched with Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U, there were also things like Lego Dimensions, which was cross-platform, across PS4 and Xbox One. There were also Skylanders, there was Disney Infinity, a whole bunch of different things. All those are pretty much phased out. So Amiibo are the only toys to life that I could think of, excuse me, that they still issue out to this day. Now, albeit there is a very limited amount. Again, it's not. I guess the games aren't as heavily dependent with NFC technology as they used to be, but they still keep amiibo like these going on and producing them for more of their flagship games, I would say. So this is the link with the Ultra Hand ability over here, and I'm not quite sure again if it does anything different, but we will soon find out. The back of the packaging does say that you can even get a rare item. So you can see a sword on the back. You see a unique glider that seems to be random, or just with that question mark over there. And the other thing too is, I have every single Smash amiibo, and I used to have every Zelda amiibo. Now I have them all backed up as NFC tags that I did to back up those files and just write onto my own um, NFC tags. So that's what we're going to be using today. The only other physical amiibo other than these ones would be, I think, Gold Mario, 8-bit Link, um, and I have every Smash amiibo to date. So I guess the only ones that are waiting that I'm waiting for are Pyramithra and Sora, and I think that should be it. But in any case, the whole point of this stream was to show, a little bit more about the functionality of what Amiibo do. And at the end of the day, it's pretty cool because I get to kind of get a lot of free items, different skins and stuff like that. I will tell you that I know that there is a lot of the same when it comes down to some of the functionality that came out on the Breath of the Wild. What I mean by that is that they did release, all these Zelda Anniversary Amiibo, from classic all the way through to pretty much like Skyward Sword. And when you tap those amiibo onto the game, you're able to unlock all the different tunics, from each of those iterations. So if you want it to look like Ocarina of Time Link, you could do that. If you want it to look like more of a Wind Waker Toon Link, you could do that as well. So the thing is, each amiibo, if it the item is a rare drop, first and foremost. Second of all, you only get one piece. So even if I was to scan again Ocarina of Time onto Tears of the Kingdom today, the only thing that could potentially load is the cap, the tunic, and the bottoms there. So it's not like I'm going to get the full outfit, all three pieces. So this is going to be pretty much at least a 3-day grind minimum to get the full outfits. But the purpose again of this stream is to really just kind of kick it with the fans, kind of talk about, and see and unveil pretty much seeing this in real time, all these amiibos sort of getting loaded up. So let's go ahead and start up the game. And I know I messed around my audio before when I was doing the silent stream, so I just want to make sure that let's bring this game audio down slightly. And I think we should be good here. So let's switch over into full gameplay view. Um, and let me just do a quick grab for my Garmin. Just a second here. All right, let's get back to it. My Garmin isn't loading. Just a second. Let me just quickly get this up on screen. You can do it. Not that. Here we go. Loaded up on biometrics, and seemingly camera is a little off. Let's double check that. All right. So let's go to a clear space so we are not dropping AMIIBO. I think this platform should do nicely. Ultimately, what we're going to want to do is switch over to the AMIIBO functionality here. And here's the first one. So again, this is the Tears of the Kingdom Link AMIIBO. Bust this out of the packaging here. And let's take a look at this real quick. Before we get into the functionality, let's talk about the AMIIBO itself. So let's cancel this so we have that hum turned off. Switch into the intermission cam. And let's take a look at Link. So looks like he is, pretty much wearing the original Breath of the Wild tunic here. You don't have a Sheikah slate because so far, again, it hasn't been something that we've been using, but he does have Raru's arm. In the very beginning of the game, Link's arm and the Master Sword get hit with gloom, some type of goo coming from Ganondorf or something like that, and he looks pretty banged up. And Raru's arm, this arm is actually placed on Ganondorf's chest, kind of holding him in stasis in some type of way. And he ends up getting this ability, this Ultra Hand ability, with all these different wrappings around his arm over here. So he has his hair, tied up. He has this nice cape here with the little cape design. Master Sword mounted onto the back. You can see that fully there with the quiver on the back, the arrow quiver over here. So again, if you're just joining us right now, this is the Tears of the Kingdom new Link Amiibo, and we are exploring loading up all this Amiibo functionality into the game right now. So the Switch Pro controller and the Joy-Cons have an NFC reader on the inside of the base here. And that's really, how they sort of talk together. The reader is here. There's a code written on the base of this, similar to how, again, Lego Dimensions, Amiibo, Skylanders, Disney Infinity, all these toys to life type of technology that came out, I'm trying to think of how long ago it was, probably a decade ago now, when that sort of came off. Now, again, the fad sort of died, but these Amiibo are the only ones that are still pretty much being produced to this day. Every Amiibo unlocks something different. It could be a weapon. There's usually a chest that drops some items and stuff like that. So it's definitely a good advantage to have Amiibo in the game. So what I'm going to do is hit this left trigger over here, select down to Amiibo. We'll actually switch over to the full cam. Switch over to Amiibo. Let that go. So now I just take my Amiibo, scan it in, and there you go. So there's a whole bunch of items that just fell down. Let's see what we got. We got some Hylian shrooms, a bright cap, hardy truffle, Zapstream, that's new. This mushroom grows wild in the Gerudo region. The cap is naturally insulated, so when used in cooking, it will offer protection against electricity. So that's good when there's thunder, which is great. New one here, Sunshroom, bright red mushroom that grows in hot climates imbued with the power of heat. It can also be used to cook dishes that will allow you to endure the bitter cold, which is great when on the Hebra mountains and other types of cold areas. Some silent shrooms and more sky shrooms. But let's check to see what was dropped in the actual chest itself. So we'll open this guy up, and we got a Knight's Broadsword. Awesome. Knights of Hyrule once carried the sword, even in its decayed state. It shows its true resolve in desperation and can yield powerful attacks when you're down to your last heart. So that's pretty interesting. I don't recall any items like this in the past where, pretty much when you're really low on health, you actually get a buff for attacks. So that's pretty cool and something new that I'm learning for the first time. So we'll go ahead, and that's one. And we will move on to the next. We're going with Wolf Link now. That's pretty funny because Wolf Link, obviously, wolves being carnivores, it drops a lot of meat. So that's pretty awesome for health refreshing and stuff like that. So again, I only have 4 hearts. So we got a raw whole bird, a bunch of those. Got some more raw meat. We have some seared gourmet steak, the highest quality gourmet meat, just kissed by open flame. No additional seasonings have been added, which lets the natural flavor really shine. So again, all stuff to heal me up. And raw gourmet meat. So prize cut of meat. Ultimately, this is just the raw version of the last thing that I roasted there, or picked up rather. All right, so that was Wolf Link. So far, Wolf Link and Tears of the Kingdom Link down. Let's go with the Sheik Smash Amiibo. All right, so more mushrooms here. And let's check to see what we got in the chest. Shield of the Mind's Eye. Small Sheikah made shield. Its design is intended to decrease blind spots without sacrificing too much damage. Okay. So what we're going to go ahead and do is just drop the lower ranking shields. What you see over here is the Shield of the Mind's Eye. That number right beside the shield symbol over there, 16, shows the shield strength. So I'm definitely going to drop either the Flame Emitter shield or the wooden shield. I'll just go ahead and drop the standard wooden shield and pick up the Shields of the Mind's Eye instead. All right, so on to the next one. Let's go with Link's Awakening. Interesting. So we have a bunch of arrows. We have a chest. So we got a soldier's broadsword. And we have an explosive barrel. So I'm going to toss this here. And let's go ahead and shoot that arrow with a fire fruit. So that's how you create a flame arrow. And everything is destroyed. So a little overkill there, but we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Loading up, let's go with Ganondorf from Super Smash Brothers. All right, more raw meat. And we have some amber. So this is again for crafting different items, as well as we can even sell that for, just like the other minerals, the other rocks that are in the game, like the opal and stuff like that to get some money, ruby quartz. Let's go with Toon Link from the Wind Waker. So this is pretty funny. Again, if you don't remember, Wind Waker was when Link was on a boat and kind of traveling around through the seas. So you get fish, inspired from that game here. So we have a Stealth Fin Trout, Staminoka Base, or Bass rather, an Armored Porgy, Hyrule Bass, a Mighty Carp, another bass, and another bass there. So what do we have in here? Another Knight's Broadsword. So let's see what we can get rid of, if we do want to get rid of anything. I'd say let's get rid of the I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Soldier's Broadsword, or the. I'll keep the Zonai. I know they're the same, but let's go and switch out that sword instead. All right, so let's load in the Bokoblin. Also drop in some meat, some Bokoblin guts. What do we got in the chest here? A spiked Boko bow. All right, we're gonna get rid of one of these construct bows. Definitely want to get that upgrade. 12 attack. And we can do this all day. We got a big horde of amiibo to go through. So let's go with Majora's Mask. Let's grab. So we got a chill shroom. That's new. Often found at the base of pine trees in cold climates, these mushrooms are cool to the touch and can be used to cook dishes that allow you to stay cool, even in arid regions. So definitely good for being in the desert and other types of areas like that. And let's see what we have here. Another Knight's Broadsword. Anything worth switching out here? We got a bunch of broadswords, so I think we could leave that in there. All right, next we have Rider Link from Breath of the Wild. We have an Iron Shroom. Cap of the mushroom is very hard. Use it when cooking to prepare a dish that increases your defense. Staminella Shroom, some more mushrooms, some arrows. It's great. And let's see what's in here.
Yep.
Another Soldier's Broadsword. So a lot of standard weapons. We'll leave it in there, nothing special. But definitely, again, this is one of the best things about having these amiibo is just to kind of load up on different power-ups and stuff like that. Look at that, we got some rock salt, some flint. We'll pick up everything loose over here, and you could really just kind of farm by using your collection. Cobble Crusher, all right. In its former state, this hefty weapon knocked out many a foe. Decayed, it still packs a punch. It's still great for breaking rocks. So I'm going to go ahead and swap it out for this rock hammer. Reason being, the only reason why I created this rock hammer was for mining, but this one is specifically good for breaking those stones. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this and take that Cobble Crusher. All right. Let's go with Link Ocarina of Time. More raw meat. Again, I'll take all this for health later on.
Yep.
Tunic of Time, let's go. This is what I'm saying. So again, the rare drops that you get are classic tunics. When it comes down to at least the Zelda Anniversary tunic, Zelda Anniversary amiibo. So again, this was the Ocarina of Time Link amiibo that we used. And again, you have that green traditional tunic with the white underlay, the leather gloves, the leather kind of sash that kind of goes over. So I'm gonna have to continuously use this Ocarina of Time Link to get the the I guess Cap of Time, as well as the whatever the bottoms or the tights or whatever you want to call them. And that's the full way to get your avatar or this version of Link looking like one of the past iterations of Link. So we're off to a good start here. All right, it's getting pretty crowded. I'm gonna let's find another clear space. Let's just go over here. We got some stuff that's dropped, some pine cones. We'll take those. All right, let's go with Twilight Princess Link. Oh, and it spawned a horse. So that's cool, I guess. I don't know if it's Epona, but I already have an Epona. One of the cool things that I learned about this game is, again, from Breath of the Wild, you could tame horses and you can keep them, board them in your stable. One thing that I learned is when I got to the first stable in this game is all the horses that I tamed, including Epona from the previous game, Breath of the Wild, are all still carried over here. So I have all my mounts from the previous game, which is pretty cool. But what we'll do is we'll just move the horse off to the side so we can continue to focus on loading in different amiibo here. Now we're going to go with Urbosa. Urbosa was one of the four sages, I think, from Breath of the Wild. So we'll go ahead and grab all this awesome food and see what we have in store. Gerudo Schmittar. Attaching material greatly enhances the material's power but does not add to durability. So what I might want to do is just do some fusion between the two. So let's go ahead and let's have some fun with the Knight's Broadsword and this Gerudo Schmittar and see what happens. So let's drop that. We'll switch over to Fuse. And we'll fuse that. Not with the torch that I have. Let's switch over to this here. And let's go ahead and fuse. There we go. So double the attack power with Knight Broadsword Schmittar. So cool fusion there. All right, back to Amiibo. We're going to go with the Loftwing Zelda. All right, we got some Hyrule herbs. This is new. Electric Sapphilina. The medicinal plant grows abundantly in the Gerudo Desert. Its peculiar fibers conduct electricity, which will increase your electricity resistance when cooked in a dish. So electricity resistance is good, especially when dealing with Lizalfos and when it's raining. Because I'm wearing Knight's armor, all metal, lightning can strike you, so I could probably use that for some electricity resistance. And the Hyrule herb. Let's see what's in here. And more amber. That's awesome. More stuff for us to sell to get our rupee count up. Let's go with Skyward Sword Link. All right, what do we got? Soldier Shield. Let's go ahead and drop the Flame Emitter Shield. And we should be good there. And let's see, in regards to breaking these down, trying to figure out the best way to break them without wasting anything unnecessarily, let's go with the Ultra Hand and see if I can... I remember previously you're able to do this in Breath of the Wild, just dropping boxes on each other. Let's see if they actually break or not. There you go. So from a height, they will break. Looks like there were some arrows kind of rolling away over here, but you know, we can get, I think we have enough arrows. We don't need to worry about that. Let's pick up. See if this guy will break on top of these chests. Nope. One more. Let's try that again. There we go. So just more arrows, nothing crazy here. We'll switch back to Amiibo mode and continue the loadout. We are going with the Guardian. Those are those Cyclops-looking dudes from Breath of the Wild. Interesting. All these metal crates, but let's see what's in the chest. Ancient Sheikah fabric. Tough fabric being an ancient Sheikah design, it looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. Sick. Awesome. That's one thing that I heard is, so when you're in the air, you can pull out your glider. There's a limited amount of stamina, but there was only one glider from what I recall in Breath of the Wild. Something that they were talking about in the trailers of the video is that depending on the amiibo you use, you get different skins that could be applied to your glider. So this looks like to be the first fabric that I got for my glider, which is pretty awesome. So far, two good drops. One being the excuse me, the Ocarina of Time tunic, and second one being this rare fabric that we got right now. So let's go. We will go ahead and destroy all of these just by crushing them on each other, or at least trying to. There we go. So we got some arrows and blackened crab inside. Again, I'm just going to continuously use the Ultra Hand to drop the weight down. What do we have over here? Anything? Nothing good. Let's keep it going. Arrows. More arrows and more arrows. So that's all she wrote. Alright, switching back to AMIIBO. We are going to go with Breath of the Wild Zelda. Alright, so Electric Safina. We've got a Swift Carrot. This carrot is cultivated extensively in villages. It strengthens legs and hips when cooked into a dish, which helps increase your movement speed. So more ingredients for cooking. Cool Safina. This medicinal plant grows in high elevations, such as mountains in the Hebra and Gerudo regions. When cooked in a dish, it will temporarily increase your heat resistance, which is going to be good when I'm in the Gerudo Desert. And more Hyrule Herb and Cool Safina. The Hyrule Herb, if I am not mistaken, that just increases the potency or effectiveness of any of the meats. So you end up just kind of healing more life at the same time. What do we got? Got some Opal. Opal, again, another one of those mineral resources that gets dropped, like amber and flint and stuff like that. Opal, ruby, quartz, diamond could all be sold to up your rupee count, which is fairly low for me right now. But again, I'm not purchasing a lot of stuff right now, so I'm not too worried. But let's move on to the next. Going with Archer Link. Whoa, we got some arrows. We got a bunch of fish. Some armored carp. Some hardy salmon. Mighty Porgy, and some Hyrule Bass. We got a soldier's bow. Let's see what we got here. So we'll drop the construct bow for sure. And go ahead with that. Alright. On to the next one. Let's go with Mifa. Also fish. Seeing again, she is a Zora. Makes sense. And we got the Zora Champion fabric. Awesome. So that's two fabrics so far. This one, again, it looks like Mifa's, her color. She has that purpley, reddish kind of maroon color with like gold sort of accents. So that's cool. Let's go with Rivali. He was the bird dude from the first one. We got some arrows, some wild berries, some apples. We got a hydromelon, so it increases my heat resistance as well. And a vault fruit improves electricity resistance. And in Rivali's, we have the Swallow Bow. Favorite among retail warriors. I'm going to quickly switch it out with the Boko Bow and then grab it. Let's see here. But I will switch it out, or I'll actually go ahead and just straight up drop it. Because again, I'd rather have that higher attack power, for now at least. Let's go with Wind Waker Zelda. Come on. There we go. Swift Violet. This increases movement speed. Fortified Pumpkin. Increases defense. And there's something else that got launched over here. What was that? I thought something got hit and flew away, but oh well. We'll go ahead and open this guy up. Yep. More amber. So again, we'll use that for crafting. I'm just going to move away from all that stuff. We have a more clear place to do these amiibo drops. We're close to the end here. We're going to go with 8-bit Link. Alright, what do we got in here? Another soldier shield, but anything to swap out. I think we will leave that one for now. The barrels, we'll go ahead and let's go ahead and use the Ultra Hand. See if we can drop these on each other like the previous. More arrows. Arrows and hearts. Let's put this down gently here. Come on, you can do it. Oh, that's not what we want. I'm gonna skip that. Alright, and the next amiibo drop we have is the Wind Waker Link. Whoa, yikes. Actually got hurt by the chest on its spawn. We also now have the Voltfint Trout. So trout makes a home in freshwater, yada yada yada, electricity resistance. So, all right, so we got that there, and we got a boomerang. But do we need it? I think that we're pretty good for stuff that with the low attack power, so I'm gonna leave that out. But ultimately, that is all or most of the Zelda amiibo load-in. But you can see how, again, there is a different variety of weapons, shields, lots of arrows, lots of things to cook with. You know, from meat to plants and fruits and other types of stuff that were dropped. And you saw the variety, you know, of the different power-ups and stuff that were available. A whole bunch of different weapons. And the great thing is, just look at the stock that I have now. Again, all these fish. You know, all this fruit, all these extra mushrooms, and look at all this meat that I was able to kind of get. So, you know, I feel good about going into this game knowing that I have, you know, a lot of health to keep me safe. So, or to keep me alive rather. So, pretty good haul. But I'm going to continue to get up to this ledge, which I was originally trying to get to before. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Ultra Hand ability. And let's go ahead and pick up this big board here. Drop that. And let's attach it to the side here. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate. I think that works. And let's take one of these boards and I can rotate it like this, maybe. That kind of works. And yeah, let's just keep her going. Is there any bigger boards? Let's get the bigger boards. Let's go ahead and add this here. Now this attached weird, I just noticed, so I'm going to shake it off and fix it. See if I can even get this rotated over here now. Make a little bridge. Not quite how I envisioned that to go. Let's bring that out of the water. See if there's a way to reinforce that back part. So I'm gonna lift this up. I'm gonna flip it around. Then I'm gonna take this piece here. Rotate. Flip. Let's try that. Now, how did that get separated like that? I'm gonna go ahead and rotate this. All right, let's try this again. Will this work? Still no, too deep. What if I just do a really big L? Does that work? Let's survey the area actually as well. Let's see, is there a better place to attach it to? The blood moon is rising. Maybe that part of the ledge there? Just create a really long bridge to kind of attach there. Maybe that'll work. Let's go ahead and do that. Really long bridge. That's the meme. See, people are just making really long bridges and it works. So let's go ahead and try that. Let's carry this bad boy all the way around. Gonna go ahead and whoa, what was that? I better eat something. Let's grab this crab. And I think I could switch over to my cobble crusher. Sorry, buddy. That's one. And I'm just gonna get your buddy over here just for safe. Just to be safe. Alright, let's go ahead and break this off. Leave it here. Break this off. Oops. You have the blood moon.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, The aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened.
We'll skip this. I wonder if the rock monsters have respawned due to that blood moon. I guess we'll know in a second. We'll attach those. Yeah, they did. So I'm going to take these guys out just in case. I'll take that amber. And I'll take that flint. So if you're just joining us right now, we just finished loading up the AMIIBO. One of the things that we got, I guess we could switch to it now, is the tunic here from Ocarina of Time. A little bit more of a classic look. I guess I could switch out to, it looks like a bare bottom Link, kind of weird. We have the warm greaves. Let's go with the night stuff for now. But that's one of the things that AMIIBO can do. There was a series of Zelda Anniversary AMIIBO that had every single iteration of Link from the beginning all the way 8-bit to pretty much Breath of the Wild when it was new. And so you can dress yourself up as any of the classic Links. So this is one piece of 3. I still need to get the cap. I still need to get the bottoms for this. But ultimately, I can look exactly like Link from Ocarina of Time once I get those additional power-ups. The only thing is that you can only scan an AMIIBO once every day. So it'll at least take 3 days to farm for that. The other thing too is that it's a rare drop. It's usually an item and health that sort of drops. So the tunic itself would again would only spawn, or the clothing itself would spawn on a rare drop. So we'll keep it moving forward here. Right now I'm trying to get up to this this tower over here, and you can see some things kind of dropping from the sky there. I'm not worried about that just yet. I'm concerned about making just a big bridge. I want to make a long bridge to get to the top here. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate and attach that. And maybe one more piece will do it. Let's go ahead and attach this. And let's see how this long ass bridge works or not. There's a little lip here that I saw. So I think we can do this. And then no, we do need that extra board. So let's go ahead and fuse it to this guy. All right. One more try. That should be enough. And let's go ahead and drop it down. There you go. So makeshift bridge worked out thanks to that little lip, that little rock that's on the bottom there. And we'll work our way up. Now, these towers are scattered across Hyrule, the Skyview Tower. So once I get inside, it should load up the new map. Because right now, I could show you, if I pause, I'm over here, and this entire area in the bordered area, or anything really that's in blue, is unaccounted for on my map. I've only been to the center of Hyrule, which is why you see it populated there in that brownish kind of yellow in the middle. But once I go inside here and activate this, I should get the lay of the land and the map for this particular region. So let's get up here. Let's open her up. All right, let's go. Bang. Let's go. Surface map updated. Sky map updated. Alright, so let's see where we want to go. Let's get away around these clouds. There's some kind of pattern over there, if you could see over there, which is pretty interesting. There's also some red gloom, and I see a shrine, so I'm gonna go towards that. I don't want to glide too long because I'm gonna lose my stamina, so I'm just gonna glide as long as I can until I actually get close enough at least to that shrine over there. Oh, jeez. That's what happens when you don't know the controls. I pulled out the arrow instead of pulling out the glider. But let's go ahead and continue. I wonder if I'm going to be in free fall or if I'll be right at the beginning of that tower. Let's see. I'm at the tower. Did I get the map? Do I have to do it again? Alright, I do need to jump up there again, which is fine. Scan that land and sky. Got surface map and the sky map. Alright, again, aiming for... Oh, I can actually glide right here. What's here? Anything... What's on this guy? Anything on this guy? Nope. Nice view, though. Alright, let's continue to... There's all this part of the Temple of Time kind of spiral beneath. And there's a star fragment over there. That light form. But yeah, do you see there's all these kind of designs etched in the sky? There's one there. There's one over there. Pretty cool. I want that star fragment. So I think I'm gonna try and go for the star fragment, and then I'll come back to this shrine. Out of the way, Bokoblin. I'm gonna call my horse. Is opponent nearby? Where are you? thought that she would spawn, but maybe not. Yeah, that star fragment is pretty far. Just gonna take a look over here and see if it's even still there. Yeah, I don't see the beam of light, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the shrine, which is fine as well, because I definitely need to get these additional power-ups to increase my stamina, increase my health. All right, what's this next challenge? Build to carry. All right, sure. So, all right, there is a opening here. That's where we need to find that glowing metal sphere. We have a ladder there. There is something that needs to be mounted here. Let's keep taking a look around. That sphere is over there. Now, can we do a... What do we have? I don't really see much, but build to carry. What does that mean? Can we use the I can use the ultra hand or not? I cannot ultra hand this. Can I recall it? Can't recall it. Fuse wouldn't make sense. Ascend wouldn't make sense. Now, is this something that a shrine that I can't do yet? I don't know. Build to carry, it says though. Now, is it possible to use one of my fans? No, that is not possible. So how do I get back on that side? I can glide over there. I could do that. Okay. Now, why am I climbing like a sucker when I could use the ascend? There we go. Gotta remember all these little shortcuts here. Build to carry, it says. So let's ultra hand. Lift this. And it can't be that easy. So let's put it on the track and see what happens here. Wow, that was close. All right. We are at the first level. Build to carry, it says. So go ahead and drop this. I'm gonna assume that we gotta put these posts on the side and on the other side so that it does not fall off. Drop it on here. Come on, you could do it. Oh, dude. All right. This one, we need to get it across here somehow. Do we have any hooks? We do not have hooks, but we do have these other things. Let's bring this over here. Rotate. Rotate this. Just gonna see if I can make a ridge. Let's get this out of the way. Flatten this guy out. Same with this. Come on. That works. Construct bow, that's useless. Now let's see how we can repurpose this, or not, to get across to the other side. Now, I don't know if I can make this long ass bridge. Or if I need to. How do I get this to slide across? Do I even need that? Can I just go straight? Not quite. What if I use those parts of the pole here? Is that better? Let's bring that over. Is that stable? No. Come on. Why are you rotating, bro? Alright. Turn. Flip. And does that connect? Jeez, come on. You can do it. Can't even see it. Rotate the other way. Okay. This is overturning like crazy. Okay. What about this? And the entire construct falls. Great. Hmm. How else? Let's try. If I put this like this. Hmm. Build to carry. Let's get it rotate on. Let's actually try and flip this. Okay, that's a thing. Let's close it. That does not work. Let's go with this thing. Let's get this off. Put this on. Let's try this. Let's get this hook on here. See if this slides over. There you go. So we got it. Make our way over. Let's get that orb. And drop it over here. Whew. Some work, right? Really have to think about that one. Let's go. We could skip those. Alright, we got 5, so we have at least one more heart or one part of the stamina wheel that we can start to upgrade. So I definitely need to go back to one of those blessing statues to make use of that. The horse is nowhere to be found. Some goblins fighting over there. There's another. Is that the tower? Oh, and I just saw another star fragment fall down there. I really wish my I think, was this a recall object? Did it just fall? Well, it looks like this guy needs help. Or not. Jeez. If I were in my prime, she says. Thanks for the thanks for the help. That could have been gone badly if you hadn't turned up. Gotta give you a little something for saving me, right? Hope this helps. Nice. Free food. The name's Kalisa. I'm a legendary treasure hunter of the Gerudo. Nice to meet you. Have you heard about the strange phenomena going on all over regions of Hyrule? Islands floating in the sky and caves opening up everywhere. It's a dream come true for a treasure hunter. As a legendary treasure hunter, I am more than happy to share some tips with you. Key to making new discoveries is being able to get somewhere high up. A cliff, ruins that have fallen from the sky. As long as it's high up, it'll work just fine. Just go high up and look around, you're bound to discover all kinds of things. I better get going, but I hope we meet again. Sabork. I'll take this Keese. I'll take this. Nope. I don't need that Boko shield. I'll take that Boko horn. And she's right. She said, you know, climb higher up. Whoa, jeez. Is this her camp? Dude, leave me alone. Alright, star fragment in sight. I'm just going as high as I can so I can dive. Trying to figure out where I left Epona. I think she was up around there somewhere. Somewhere around here, around the water. Where are you, girl? There you are. I see you, girl. Yeah, I missed you too. Alright. Let's work our way across here and look for that star fragment. It's okay, don't worry. Let's work our way down. Boom, star fragment. Let's go. And I see a shrine in the distance, so let's go there. It's been so long since I played Breath of the Wild that unfortunately the land is still so foreign to me again. I still gotta build up that memory, that muscle memory of where things are. Yeah. There we go. Let's try this next shrine. Steed takes the lead. Fire and ice. Okay, Game of Thrones. Fire and ice, eh? Okay, well, fire and ice. Oh, I know what's up. I'm gonna have to shrink it to a very specific size. And it is that size. So let's go here. That should be good. Maybe there's a chest there, so let's try that first. Anything? Any secrets up here? Maybe up there. No, I'm not allowed to go there. Alright. So, Ultra Hand it is. And we will ascend. Yet I can't climb. Okay. What else do we have here? We're gonna have to glide our way up. Okay. And we're gonna need a... I see. We're gonna have to get that before it gets too small. Here we go. Can I move this? Sure can. Take you. What the heck? Alright, well that's there. We will grab this, toss it here. Can I climb it? I can. Yo, Moose Bones is raiding with a party of 51. Let's go. What's going on, Moose? I haven't seen you in time. I don't live in DuPont anymore, but hopefully we get to run some Smash again soon. But I hope you and the wifey and the doggo are doing great. We're just doing some Tears of the Kingdom shrines over here. We loaded up some amiibo. I ended up scoring this Ocarina of Time tunic over here, which is pretty dope. But let's Ultra Hand this up and get that chest, shall we? Been good. Moved back to Saga. So unfortunately, again, not in the neighborhood anymore. Still working in esports. I'm partnership activation manager for what used to be CSL, or Playfly Esports now. 776 schools, 20,000 students or something like that. So we just wrapped up our grand finals in Indianapolis. St. Clair was one of the top schools. Unfortunately, not taking home any big W's there, but still cool to see. And yeah, just here in Mississauga, just right beside Square One, living with my girlfriend, our cat. Can't complain, you know. I do miss living in Toronto. Don't get me wrong. Again, really sad that you know, we didn't get a chance to hang when I was there, but you know, that's a lot of my fault, and also me just kind of like being in a shell during COVID and stuff like that. I remember we were talking about potentially maybe doing some collabs on video editing and stuff like that, but I haven't really been working on anything lately. I just started streaming again, which is great. But what about yourself? How are you doing? CSL rebranded, yes. So for anyone that does remember Collegiate Star League, so I used to work for World Gaming Network and Collegiate Star League, which was owned by Cineplex. During COVID, um, Cineplex sold all the IP and pretty much all the staff migrated over to an organization called Playfly in Philly. I'm one of two of the original World Gaming and CSL staff that are still around. So the other guy's awesome dude named Curtis Winger. He's the VP of Operations, and he's based in Stony Creek, I think, closer to or Grimsby rather. But yeah, we're the two Canadians holding it down for for Playfly Esports and A Star League now. But yeah, how's the wifey? How's the doggo? How are things by you? You still in the DuPont Lansdowne area? Slowing down on video streams, wife and dog good. Hey, let's go. That's what I like to hear. That's awesome. That is awesome. Are you still playing Bowser Jr.? You still playing Smash or no? Let's see here. How do I get across? Is there any what else is here that I need to use? Maybe I need to climb on top of that thing. Let's get this. Because now that I have, if I get 2 full blocks, maybe I have enough height to get on top. So let's do this. You haven't played in a while, but Ridley and Ultimate. Yo, let's go, Ridley. I love I love unorthodox matches from non-conventional mains. So, yo, whenever you're down to run, I'm 1000% down to get a stream on with you if you're down. Still Samus as you probably remember, but trying to think. Plant. I love me some Plant. Who else? Yeah. What do I do? Where do I go? Does anybody on stream know? You'd be down? Dope. That's awesome. Yeah, I just started streaming again. The basement apartment that I was on by DuPont, right by Rancho, we didn't have, or my uncle didn't have a line going down, so I just didn't want to stream on shitty Wi-Fi, to be honest. So I didn't end up doing it. But yeah, now that I'm back with in full force here, oh, here we go. There's a third ice cube. Let's fuck with this. All right. Ice cube, drop, glide. Yeah, it was really bad. I mean, like even streaming in general, like streaming content, not even like streaming. I mean, like watching video in that basement was not ideal. Um, so you know. But otherwise, what's new and exciting with you? Um, are you? I think the last time we spoke, you were working in. Were you working in production? I can't remember. And I know again you were doing video editing and stuff like that too. But tell me about you. What's good? Let's try and do this. Like, what are you streaming these days? I know you said things are slowing down. Like, what are you playing in general? All right, let's go. Corporate AV, let's go. People need that production. Okay, so I built this for nothing. What the hell? Monster Rancher and fighting games. Yo, I know that because we went to Tekken for one of the World Gaming Championships before. Was it Tekken? I can't remember if it was Tekken 7 or Street Fighter. It might have been one or two or both. But I remember, yeah, you came out to Cineplex. We had that picture of you and I facing off at the Scotiabank Arena. But you hyped for Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 or what? Yeah, we got drinks in Kensington. We had some pints, I think, in like cold tea. That was a good time. And yeah, we got back for like the finals like later on. Yeah, I mean I'm not an FGC guy. I mean I love watching definitely. I'm not nice in those games whatsoever, but I don't know. I'm thinking about especially that new Street Fighter kind of open world aspect and stuff like that. Like I might just kind of mess around, you know, for the sake of that. Tekken, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm down to watch you play. That's for damn sure. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. It said fire and ice. So, I mean, there's fire there, and that's been blocked off. Do I need to bring this? Do I need to bring this with me somewhere? But then where would I use it? Yeah, like Tekken 8 looks super sick, at least from like a visual standpoint. Um, went to 2 Tekken weeklies, did pretty well, like top 8. Yo, let's go. Let's go. No, I remember like out of everyone that I known in the scene, you're the person who was probably the most well versed in Tekken. Um, from my understanding, and you were even breaking it down, like, because I didn't even understand why. I think it was like, I don't know, is it first to three in Tekken, in terms of like the competitive set and stuff like that? Like, I didn't know any of that stuff. So I know you knew your shit when it came to that game. So yeah, for me these days, like again, I've just been messing around with Smash Ultimate just for fun to pass time. When I can, I like to do retro game nights. So I went ahead and played um, A Link to the Past, Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, Super Metroid, Super Mario World. I beat the Mega Man X trilogy. So I have my SNES Classic. It's modded with like pretty much all or the majority of the library, including my NES Classic, my PS1 Classic, and stuff like that. So I try and play games on request, retro games on request, just for nostalgia purposes. But obviously, since I picked this up last week, I haven't put it down. So I've just been messing with this here. But yo, you and everyone who rated, what the hell do I do here? This is called Fire and Ice. I have 3 ice cubes. Um, I know there's a key, or like, right, or do I just bring that? Do I just put the block back on that button over there? But this button opened up this. So is there another button that I can't see? Can you put the on that platform? I'm gonna I'm gonna try. Like the tall one? No, it doesn't go that high. And I mean, so what I did originally was I just took one of these guys. Oops. Can I pick it up from above? Oh, smart. But then, but then what? If I brought it up there, yeah, I hear you. So hold on. Let's try that. Yeah, I wish you raided while I was doing the amiibo load. Um, so I have I have pretty much all the Zelda amiibo, and just written tags through Tagmo, and I went through and just kind of loaded up everything. Um, the biggest score that I got again was this Ocarina of Time tunic, and then I got a couple different fabrics. Where are the fabrics? These here. So the Sheikah fabric and the Zora Champion fabric. This one came from the Mifa amiibo. So there's a place where I can go and change up the paraglider material apparently. The other thing too is like the fact of like just having like a bunch of these like amiibo tags like that I got over here are is just loading up, you know what I mean, all the inventory. So I got like enough fish and stuff to kind of cook with. So what's that? So I don't know where you're trying to go. So I don't know where you're trying to go. So okay, where I'm trying to go is right here. So I'll backtrack for everyone. So that is obviously closed. This door was initially closed. I melted the ice cube that fell out of here, took it, brought it to size, and this opened this door. After I got to this side, I glided over up top here, blocked this off from melting the ice cubes because it was melting the ice cubes too quick. So I blocked that off and then slid those down and I just died. Um, slid those down and then pretty much brought all 3 ice cubes over to the other side. So we have Jiro saying, "Can the stepping stone and the balcony looking thing come out of the upper wall?" Where's that? Let's see here. Come out of the upper wall. I don't know what you're talking about. So there's this. You know, this is where I put the ice cube initially. But, like, I didn't hear that door open. I didn't hear that, you know, that chime. But I'm going to go up top like Moose asked, and I will try and pull that ice up. Try picking the ice cubes up from the tall platform. Yeah, that's what Moose said. But what do I do when I pick it up from here though? Like, I'm trying to think of like where, even if I bring it up here, what do I do with it? Well, let's try. Let's see. Let's do it. All right. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right, I'm up. Yeah, so Hakihan Moose, I'm up. Or I'm almost up. It's up here with me. High AF right now. So, like, I don't really see any other anything else. Like, I'm trying to figure out what. Like, I don't see any other buttons. Right? Like, the only other movable part, loose part that's here is this platform. But, like, I don't know what this would be for, TBH. Oh, there that goes. That'll respawn. Well, wow. That'll respawn, and bro, it was like already there before it even fell into the abyss. Circles in the ceiling? Yeah, no, those circles in the ceiling don't really do anything to my knowledge. I mean, I've noticed them before, but it's not like, let's see here, let's take a look again. Like, I can't see, you know, any point to kind of pass through. I think that's just like a random design, to be honest. But yeah, this can melt ice blocks. So, or am I just being an idiot? Do I need to put it back on that pedestal again with that weighted switch? Can you go right, or is that where I came from? This is where I came from, over here. Right? So I came in here. Ice block was spawned from below, like from this thing here. It was too big to fit into the switch ahead of me, so I shrunk it by melting it, dropped it on there, and that opened up this door. There was a chest up there which I already got. Well, I went there. It's a shitty pickup, so I just left it there, to be honest. Have you gone to the platform above the button? Yes, but I'll go there again. See, it turns green, but usually when you step on a platform, and if it was to open this door, then you'd hear the secret chime, like the Zelda chime. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and bring this down and break it up. Do this. This might be at a size. No, still too big. Does this fit? See? the button is pressed, bro. So I'm super frustrated now. Unless, I don't know if I can go on top of that thing here. Let's block this off. Is there anything in the entrance you came from? I will check momentarily. Let's just try this quickly. Can I go up here with ascend? No. So I can't go there. Alright, we're going back. I just find it suspicious that the blocks can stick together. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, that's the best thing that I've been able to do so far is put all 3 blocks together, you know, because they're climbable. Like, that's the only climbable surface is when you actually combine the 3 ice blocks. So let's go here. Watch Moose's like silver rupee in the back here, just that I'm forgetting about. No, nothing there. So yeah, it's sus. You know what I mean? Like, why are they linkable? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What are we missing here, folks? Let's have a look around. So from where we started, we have this huge ass flamethrower shit going on over here. Again, the initial ice block spawned here. So I shrunk it with the flamethrower. We tossed it onto the switch. That opened the switch. I've been up there. There's nothing. I've been up there. There's nothing. There. Once this door opened, I already saw the chest. I used ascend. You couldn't get up there, so I used the ice block to put it on top and then climbed up there. There's like a bow or like some really crappy like pickup there. Left that behind. And then we went across. So haven't been up there. Oh, whoa, wait, what's up there? Can I get up there? Okay, we're on top, but what? Let's see here. Kansas agreed. Sounds like a shout. Maybe you need to get close enough to the ceiling and then ascend to it. Nah, I'm telling you, like this is look. I'm higher than I was ever before, right? But look, watch. If I, you know, there's no ascend. And I'm like the closest to the ceiling, like I said, that I've ever been so far. So that doesn't make any sense. I don't even think I'm supposed to be here. I don't think this is anything, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So that ripple doesn't do anything? No, not to my knowledge. There are no. Like that up there. Like that seems way way too high. Like let's see here. Let's try that again. No, it's all good. Let's try one more time. Let's ultra hand this. Let's melt this. It's a big ass ice maker. Need one of those for the cottage. Alright. Okay. This is gonna get dropped. No, it's all good. Like nothing makes sense to me in this situation, to be honest. Alright, so we're up. We ultra hand. Grab this. Come on. You can get up. You did before. What just happened? Did I just get crushed? There we go. This is so awkward. This camera angle is brutal. I don't know. Let's try it from this angle. Up and around. This is so cumbersome. There we go. Alright, so I'm here. Just a little off. Whoops. I don't think it makes a difference, but I'm gonna try. Let's go ahead and ultra hand you. We're getting there, folks. And if you want to see me struggle more playing this, Smash, and retro games, hit me up with a sub. Alright. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, I'm right below. I can't be any more spot on with that. But like I said, this is kind of whack. Alright, let's get up here. Nothing. Like, is there anything you all see? Like, I don't see anything. Can you go into the fire? Absolutely. Like that. Is there any button under the fire? That's a good question. So the fire is, it looks like whatever walkway ceiling is breaching, causing a ripple. Yeah, I know. Like there's definitely shrines that do have like walkways and stuff like that, which are higher up that I've used for ascend in the past. I just don't think this is one of them. So I don't know. Now, do I maybe need to use this or use the ice to slide this over? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's do that. Yeah, there's like metal grates and shit like that, which I've seen, um, which I've used in a couple of the other. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like slide it over and then block this fire like I blocked the other one. Come on. Oh, I'm still learning these controls. I'm so bad. Here we go. All right. So what? 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 What just happened? Wait. What? What the hell? Wait. What the? What the hell? So it is in there, right? There's a switch in there? But why isn't it? Okay. All right. Or is this whole thing a switch? Yo, the whole thing is a switch? Oh, yo. Okay, anyways, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think we're all in agreement, right? Get over there, slide the icebox over. It did. No, it did open, but I think it was because there's two ice blocks on it. Okay, let's turn this. Okay, there we go. Made a ass hat. Ice hat rather. Oh, yo, why did it not connect? Attach. Okay. Now rotate. Push. Bro, push. Race ya. Imagine it fell. Alright, here we go. Yo, Hockey, you're right. It did open because there was like both the ice and the top like kind of like were I guess the weight of both the melting ice blocks were enough for like a split second. Yo, let's go. Teamwork. Yo, the raid. Yo, the raid pulls through. All right, well that's that. I think we're at 7 shrines. Um, yo, that was sick. I really appreciate that. I already claimed 3 or 4 of the shrines to get the fourth heart. So I've just been kind of like trying to get as many shrines as possible. But yo, that was sick. Yo, honestly, I was tripping out. I'm like, how is it? Again, there's no other switches, and it was buried in the fire. And then Hockey's like, "Can you go in the fire?" I go in, I get burnt. Um, and yeah, the only other thing missing was just blocking that off. But I was tripping out too. I thought I was the only one. I'm glad that Hockey saw that when I put the 2 ice blocks on. You heard the chime, you see the door open, and then by the time I turned around, it was closed. So I thought I was tripping for a second, but no, that definitely happened. But yo, here's Epona from the AMIIBO. Again, so I'm not sure if you guys were on the stream earlier or if you've already played the game, but if you have a Breath of the Wild save file on your Switch, any of the horses that you boarded from Breath of the Wild are still in there. So Epona was still actually in the stable, which is pretty dope. So here she is, and I don't know where should we go? Should we do one more shrine or what's the stream thinking now? Like the only other things I'm trying to look for are like those sky towers to kind of like unlock more of the map. So far, let's see here. I guess like this green one and this purple one were kind of like the ones that I was kind of shooting for. But yo, speak up and let me know what and where I should go. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep going towards the green shrine. Yo, that was actually a lot of work to to figure that out. So again, appreciate the stream's help here. Moose coming in clutch with the raid, helping me figure out these shrines. Alright, is this a ledge or can I work my way down? I can work my way down. Oh, yo, that Bokoblin's riding a bear. Yo. Hey, buddy. Let's get you with... I don't know what I want to hit you with. Soldier's Claymore, sure. Overkill, but sure. Don't need the boko bow. Give me the horns and the guts though. What happened to the bear? I want to kill it for meat. Can I grab while I'm on here? Hyrule herb, eh? Legal in Hyrule too? I don't think I can go down there. So let's continue to work our way around here. Oh, I see a shrine. Yo, Epona has hops. Alright, we're getting close. There it is. Hold on. So we are working, let's go right. Across this bridge. Alright folks, we are nearing a next shrine. Let's go. Alright, let's go 2 for 2, shall we? Whatever you see, call it out, because this is a group effort right now. Alright, we going in. I'm going in. Alright, what's this one? Backtrack, it says. So that means we're going to have to use some recall. Total recall. Jiro says, now my group effort is done for the day. Did I meet my did I meet my group effort quota? Jiro. The doctor's in the building. Alright, simple enough. We have some floating boards there. And anything else? Can we get up on those platforms? Probably not. Alright. So we're here. And there's a door over there. Oh, I think we need to... Can I use a torch end? Whoops. And can I recall now? No, I can't recall end torch. What? Oh, wait. I see all that fire. And I'm actually going to be lazy and create a fire arrow. Just do that. What do we got? Strong construct bow. Besides being fireproof, yeah, I'll switch it out for the boko. I know I'm going to be sacrificing 1 damage, but at least it's not going to burn. Yeah, no, I didn't need to climb it. Oh, I thought I picked it up. Hold on, let's switch out the boko. I knew right away when I saw the wooden ledge that it just needed to burn, kind of carry the flame. All right. So, are these? Do those need to be lit? So there is a torch. But how do I bring fire back? Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, hold on. I think I need to start the recall, then take the torch out. Okay. There we go. I think we got it, boys. And girls. And everyone else. Let's go. 1, 2. Alright. We are making good time. Some good progress here. So there it is. There's 2 gates. Right? I see a ball. And what else? 1 ball. Let's try this. What does this do? Oh. Easy for show. Okay, come on. You're like literally rolling around like Kawhi's shot. Okay, that's one. Okay. Oh, I got it. I got it. Let's see. Oops. Check this, check this, check this. Check it, check it, check it. This better fucking work. Yo, let's go. I don't know how that came to me, but it did. All right. So we're 2 shrines now. With the support of the stream for sure. Skip. Yeah, super easy. Super easy. What else is everyone playing these days? For me, again, it's like I said, I've been playing Smash just here and there just to get some online matches here and there. Haven't been to any live events. I've been trying to do a Smash event at the barbershop where I did the barbershop battle a couple years ago here in Port Credit in Mississauga. So my boy, he's been wanting to do something, but he doesn't want to do anything competitive. Um, he was thinking about it for more like family and friends to like get their kids kind of playing Smash and just, super casual, you know what I mean? But that's a little side project that I've been working on. I'm a PAC member, a Program Advisory Committee industry member at George Brown College. So I helped them build the esports program that they have there. I heard a Korok. Hold on. Before I thought I heard. Yeah, there's definitely a Korok here somewhere. There it is. Get over here. I'll catch you on the other side. There you go. Yahaha. Yeah, so I graduated from George Brown College for business administration years ago. I've been helping them, update their marketing curriculum, business curriculum, and stuff like that for some of their programs. And 2 years ago, I was put on the their esports program advisory committee. So we. Whoa, you need help? You look like you're from Hateno. Misko's treasure. Treasure what? You don't know? Legendary bandit named Misko. Thievery isn't got any legend. It was their unparalleled fashion sense. It said that Misko collected rare outfits from all over the world and hid their pieces throughout Hyrule. It may only be a story, but who could resist the call of garments like that? For fashion lovers like me, Misko's treasure is the ultimate score. That's why we're out in force trying to find it. So fate and fashion must have brought the two of us together right here. Shall I tell you where? Yes, absolutely. Tell me. Do you have a map? Yeah. Okay, now just draw a line in the bottom. It looks like the marshmallow face. Oh, never mind. Another X. Snappy outfit from Misko's collection to keep you safe and lighting is around here. All right. You know about the Great Fairies? I do, but if you're gonna mark them on my map, here we go. Woodland Stable. Hitting the hay, but was good catching up. Let's talk soon. Yo, absolutely. Again, appreciate the raid. Again, would be now that the weather's getting better, definitely want to get back to Toronto and enjoy the awesome food and patios and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're down, I'll link you when I'm heading to that area. Or well, since you're already in Toronto, obviously, like it'll be easier for you to get around because you're already on TTC. Um, there should be easier enough to get around. But yo, drinks, food, doggos, wifeys. We got to get together and catch up because it's been too long. I don't think I've seen you since like again like even before COVID. Like there was a lot of time before seeing you at any of the Smash Weeklies and all that other types of stuff, or even at Waves. I think Waves was probably one of the last times I saw you when they still had the Smash events going on over there. But again, appreciate you and you with the raid, you helping me out with that dungeon, and yo, let's talk soon for sure. Take it easy. All right. Good old Moose. Oh man. You meet a lot of good people in the whoa, sorry Epona. You meet a lot of awesome people in gaming communities, am I right? I remember playing as Bowser Jr. at in a couple different instances, but yeah, stand-up guy. Yeah, we were kind of neighbors for a little bit, just like literally like 2 or 3 blocks away. But with COVID and stuff being weird, that was it was tough. It's tough to get together. Everyone trying to keep their distance. I was saying earlier that yeah, aside from my full-time job as a partnership activation manager with Playfly Esports and running the Star League, I help out at George Brown College. I helped them build their esports business management program, which got approved last summer, but we're just having a hard time with enrollment. It's a post-grad certificate where you can, go to George Brown for a year, take 8 courses, and just get a certification in esports business management. So that's what I've been working on the side as well. Trying to think of anything else that was it's kind of new and exciting. Oh, we have a construct. Okay. This shrine purifies the ancient evil you'll have entered here. Heed my instruction. So I'm guessing fire arrows. Aim true and throw the material. Your other attacks are ineffective here. Ready yourself. All right. Hold to get ready. Yep, I know. What's going on? So weird. Fire arrows are not working on this dude? This is really odd. How do I... Am I not mistaken that fire fruit were on the trees and I'm using fire arrows? So that should be the weakness. I'm gonna try and... Come on. What is going on? I'm using the fire fruit, right? Y'all see that? I'm hitting it. I can collect the arrows. But I don't know, like, well, I guess I'm good for arrows now. I mean, I'm pretty good. I got a lot of arrows. Hit it with its own arrow. They're all the same. And it did say specifically to, yeah, so the materials, that is, like this fire fruit is the material in the room, so that's why I'm confused. Did I get it? These were fire flower trees. That's why I'm wondering. Let's use the soldier bow. Yeah, really weird. And now, I don't know where its arrows are. I can't collect its arrows anymore, which is really weird. Come on, Jiro. What else you got for me? Yeah, it legit wasn't any of this stuff. It was... Can you use its bow? Well, I do have. That was what I was using first, the construct bow, and then I just switched over to the to this one here. I can't even leave. Come on. Like those are like direct hits to like the eye. So I don't know why. There we go. Here's an arrow. I'm stumped. Any other ideas? What else? I mean, again, these were all fire flower. been using fire arrows the entire time. And yeah. Can I parry that? Oh, I can just collect them through. Bro, you're wasting my fire arrows. I don't know. What do I do? I mean, use the fruit. You use the fruit regular arrows and construct a bow. Well, it just said. Whoa. It just said do this and do this. So, what do you mean? The only thing I wonder is if you need to have the shoot fire. But how would I get it to shoot fire fruit and parry? Like, oh, here, let's try and parry in general. My timing's awful, so I apologize in advance. There's. Let's try this again. Yeah, no, it's weird. Like, I mean, all it said was like, use the materials here, right? So I'm aiming, I'm using the materials here, I'm shooting it. I don't know. What other potential solutions? Try lighting it on fire, then parrying it. Not pulling my shield out in time. Well, I'm dead. But let's see the arrows on fire now. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see. Combat training, throwing. Throwing, it said. Alright, let's see what it says. Aim true. Yo, throw the material. I didn't even need to use the bow. He wants me to throw. Oh, there we go. So that makes sense. I need to literally just throw the fruit itself. Hold to get ready. Alright, so let's grab these. So that was the issue, is that it was the arrows. I just gotta actually like toss these at the dude. There you go. Don't tell me that was it. Watch the enemy's movements carefully, then throw material at them. I know, right? After all that, I just needed to throw 2 fruit at this. I'm like parrying, getting arrows back, making all kinds of fire arrows. I bet I wasted like 20 or 30 fire fruit. Or no, I got them back anyway. All right, can I get that stuff though with the Ultra Hand? Give me that. Good call, Jiro. Good call. And there's a ladder here? No, that just came after it spawned after I killed it. I don't need that. I don't need that either. Bomb flower, we take those. Dope. No, you coached through a whole bunch of different things. I mean, I still needed to die to actually read or whatever, but even just the idea of parrying, lighting stuff on fire and stuff like that, still still good to have some support from the stream to do some collective problem solving. Appreciate that. All right, so where's Epona? Come here, girl. Oh, there you are. Literally right beside me. Oh, let's stock up on these fire flowers over here too. Always good to have some fire arrows on the ready. But it is getting late, so I think this is where I'm going to call it. So again, me and Moose go back to Smash Weekly's days, going to EMG events and stuff like that. Shout outs to Joe and EMG and all the awesome stuff that they're doing there. Um, Definitely, it's been some time since I've been out to go to like weeklies and monthlies and events like that. But that's because again I work in esports from a full time basis. So you know I'm a partnership activation manager, which means I work with all of our sponsors to get stream overlays, giveaways, like all the prizing and all that other types of stuff sorted out for the league that we run. It's called NA Star League. If anyone's played in Collegiate Star League or heard of CSL in the past, that's the new brand that we run right now. That's my 9 to 5. And then at night, I've been trying to kick it, pretty much playing, Smash for fun, just kind of passing time with battle arenas and things like that. Retro games. So again, I have my NES, my SNES Classic, my PS1 Classic. All of them are modded with preloaded games. I have all my retro consoles, so I was playing like Resident Evil 4, Metroid Prime, the original. Pretty much when the remakes came out, I started doing retro streaming for some of those older games, and I'm trying to find other fun content to do, which is why I did the Amiibo rush today. So just loading these up to kind of show people that you can unlock different power ups and stuff in Tears of the Kingdom, or even with these, self-written backups that I had. So when I had my Amiibo collection, I just kind of saved those files through Tagmo and loaded them up. I have every single Smash Amiibo, like literally all of them, except for Pyra and Sora. I think are the last ones. So once that set's complete, that'll be my completionist vibe of getting every single character there. And then the other thing I do is action figure photography. So my buddy and I run a handle called Toy Bacon. Check out Drew Drew_Olive um, on Instagram, or Toy Bacon, all one word, like literally toy Toy bacon. And we sell art, prints and commissions. We're usually posted up in like Toronto, Mississauga, Burlington, Oakville, smaller like conventions and cons. Can't afford Comic Con and Fan Expo because those are mad expensive. But we do commissioned artwork with action figure photography. So if you're into that type of stuff, check us out as well. But otherwise, like all my handles are down below right here, as you can see. And then the other thing that I have that's a little unique to my stream is this Garmin watch. So there is a esports mode. So one of our old sponsors last year was Garmin. This is their Instinct Esports Edition. So there's an esports app that syncs with something called StreamUp, and that's why you can see right below, right there, my heart rate based on playing. So you can see I'm a little nervous, hitting the higher 80s, kind of speaking to the crowd, because again I'm not used to a raid. Again, usually just kind of solo streaming and or even just playing with my cousins. Very little viewership, so I really appreciate the raid that Moose was able to provide. But if anyone on stream ever wants to talk Zelda, Nintendo, esports, retro gaming and stuff like that. Totally down to kick it with the crew. That's typically what I try and do. I used to work for Nintendo's agency of record. I launched the Nintendo Wii in Canada in 2006, all the way to 3DS, including every single game in between that 6 month span. And again, when I was with World Gaming Network, we had PlayStation as a client. I worked at Microsoft for 3.5 years, working on consumer and education social media. So definitely know my way around the industry. So that's another thing too. You know what I mean? I do mentorship and I try and get back to the community, which is why when I was talking to everyone earlier about, building this post grad for post George Brown College, a lot of it has to do with, providing opportunities in gaming that didn't exist when I was a student. So yeah, that's me, Kuya Kicks, and I'm excited to get back into streaming, and again, really appreciative for everyone that stuck around and for Moose for bringing in the raid today. So be sure to again tune in to obviously all of Moose's streams. I'm going to be streaming Breath of the Wild as often as possible. Retro game nights are usually on Wednesday and Thursday, so it's like way back Wednesday, throwback Thursday, and then everything else is just kind of ad hoc. But if you have any suggestions in regards to what I could do to improve my stream, do let me know. But this was a lot of fun, just kicking it with Moose's crowd and having the support through getting the shrines. So again, appreciate everyone for sticking through. But yeah, hit me up here. Hit me up with a follow here or a sub on YouTube if you're watching through there, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.